The DJI Mavic 4 is one of the most anticipated drones at the moment, and as news keeps emerging, the excitement grows among drone enthusiasts who are eager to see what new features the latest version of this professional series will bring. On the internet, there are many photos and videos predicting the technical innovations and physical appearance of this new model, as well as speculations about release dates. We know that DJI is an innovative company, far ahead of its competitors, constantly surprising us with new features in each launch. We saw this recently with the Neo, the Air 3S, and the goggles N3. That's why the specialized audience always keeps a close eye on information about DJI's new products, which frequently pop up online. These leaks often come from influencers Jasper Ellens and Igor Bogdanov, who are well known in the community for sharing exclusive photos and videos of DJI products. One of the products that's been appearing frequently is a supposed Mavic 4. A few months ago, a high-resolution video surfaced, showing in detail a damaged drone prototype that was recovered, with its images leaked online. In this video, we can clearly see that it's a drone with a shape unlike any known DJI model. However, there's one very revealing detail: a triple camera setup with the Hasselblad logo. This spherical camera assembly is housed in a large cavity that takes up the entire front section of the drone. Another intriguing detail is that it lacks the usual sensors on the front top often seen as the eyes of the drone. In this prototype, the solution to replace these front sensors seems to be a complete overhaul of the obstacle detection system. The sensors have been repositioned, with 3 now located on the bottom, along with the landing auxiliary light and infrared altitude sensors. The other 3 sensors are placed on the top of the drone, with the 2 near the front slightly angled. Notice that there are no sensors on the back. This new arrangement likely leverages the drone's 3 cameras to cover the front area. Combined with artificial intelligence, it likely generates a 360-degree view around the drone to prevent collisions. In these images, we can see that this is a foldable, medium-sized drone with 3 cameras, one of which is branded Hasselblad. This leads us to believe that it could indeed be a prototype of the Mavic 4 Pro. Sometime later, Igor Bogdanov leaked a photo of a test rig used for camera comparison, where 4 devices can be seen: 2 professional cameras positioned on the sides, a Mavic 3 Pro at the bottom, and that different drone appears again, fixed at the top of the structure. In this image, you can clearly see the spherical assembly with 3 cameras that occupies the entire front of the drone. However, the most interesting part of this photo is the size comparison between this new drone and the Mavic 3. It's noticeable that this new optical system is significantly larger than the previous one, which makes us wonder, could DJI have made this change to accommodate larger sensors? And the leaks continued. Recently, a video surfaced showing footage recorded by a drone flying outside the windows of DJI's building. It captured someone inside the testing lab handling a medium-sized drone. In this image, we can see that it's a foldable drone with a rather bulky camera setup, very similar to the mysterious drone that was fixed on the testing rig. Lastly, another mysterious drone appeared, completely different from anything we've seen so far. Notice that the top is tall and curved, while the bottom features a large protrusion. This seems to be an expanded compartment designed to accommodate a higher capacity battery. Comparing its proportions to a Mavic 3, it gives the impression that accessories were attached to the top and bottom for testing purposes. Therefore, this appears to be an adapted lab drone rather than a new production model. The idea of someone flying a drone around a building, peeking through windows in search of a new product, sounds very suspicious. Could DJI be leaking its own products just to generate interest? Some in the community believe it's a classic controlled leak, allowing DJI to gather user feedback and make final technical adjustments based on consumer opinions. But more importantly, it seems like a clever marketing strategy to build excitement among customers and boost sales when the official launch happens. This isn't the first time DJI has been suspected of leaking its own products. In the past, we've seen leaks that turned out to be accurate, revealing precise details about upcoming products, as well as others that led nowhere. So, it's no surprise that people are skeptical this time around. Either way, DJI has already achieved its goal, capturing everyone's attention. Based on this information, let's dive into a detailed analysis of each technical feature and assess which ones are most likely and viable to appear in the new Mavic 4. This is especially relevant since, after these photos and videos were leaked, DJI has released new drones that have raised the brand's standards. These advancements are now practically mandatory for the Mavic 4, as it's expected to be a flagship drone. The first feature likely to receive an upgrade is the camera. While the Mavic 3 already boasts a spectacular triple camera setup, there's always room for improvement. Its main camera is a 24mm Hasselblad with a large 4/3 inch sensor, 20 megapixel resolution, and the ability to record in 5.1K. This camera is a masterpiece and a key selling point for the drone. However, there's a strong possibility that the Mavic 4 could come equipped with an even better sensor capable of filming in 6K. This would deliver stunning detail and provide greater flexibility for high-end projects. Another noticeable change in this new spherical camera setup is its physical layout. In the Mavic 3 Pro, the Hasselblad camera was positioned at the bottom of the optical assembly, whereas in this new design, it is placed above the two telephoto cameras. The second camera, a mid-telephoto lens with a 70mm focal length and 3x zoom, features a 1.3-inch sensor with 48 megapixel resolution and records in 4K at 120 FPS. This camera has a strong potential for improvement since it's the same model used in the Air 3. However, with the release of the Air 3S, DJI upgraded it to a larger 1-inch, 50-megapixel sensor, significantly improving nighttime image quality. Given this precedent, it's quite possible that DJI will implement a similar enhancement for the Mavic 4, further elevating its performance and appeal, especially for low-light conditions. The third camera is a long telephoto lens with a 166mm focal length and 7x zoom. It features a 0.5-inch sensor with 12 megapixels resolution and records in 4K at 120 FPS. This camera also holds potential for upgrades, particularly with a larger sensor, but the most exciting expectation is a boost in frame rates for both telephoto cameras to 240 FPS. Imagine the possibilities this would bring for long-distance slow-motion footage. It could redefine the limits of what's achievable with a relatively compact drone. Another feature that has become essential for the upcoming Mavic 4 is a LiDAR sensor. With the launch of the Air 3S, DJI raised the bar for drones, introducing impressive new technologies. The standout among them was the incredible precision of the Smart RTH, Return to Home, system. Thanks to the evolution of the APAS system combined with a LiDAR sensor, the Air 3S achieved much safer autonomous flight. It can land securely in confined spaces, navigate through restricted areas such as windows, balconies, garages, and other indoor environments. Another feature where improvement is expected is the battery. The Mavic 3 offers a good flight time of 43 minutes, but this has already been surpassed by lower category drones, such as the Air 3, Mini 3, and Mini 4. Therefore, for a drone of the Mavic size and class, the ideal would be a battery lasting between 50 and 60 minutes. This would be highly innovative, as it would break the 1-hour mark for flight time in a compact drone. Another feature that is likely to be updated is the remote controller. The Mavic already has an excellent transmission system, but it is based on O3+ technology, which has a range of approximately 15 kilometers. Ideally, the new controller would be upgraded to O4 technology, which is already the standard in DJI's most recent products and offers a range of up to 20 kilometers. It's also likely that the Mavic 4 will include a slot for installing a 4G dongle. This was previously sold as an external accessory for the Mavic 3, but with the release of the Air 3S, it now comes with a built-in compartment for embedding it directly into the drone. If you remembered any other technical aspects you'd like me to cover, let me know in the comments, as I read them all and will include your suggestions in the next video. If you enjoyed this content, don't forget to leave a like and subscribe to the channel. Thank you for watching.